What is up, nibbers and nibbettes watching? This is the first episode in a new series I'm starting for trading from a scrap to an unusual. You've probably seen these many times before, but the problem that I have... So, it's like, if this would close 4 years ago, 5 months ago, alright, that's alright, I hadn't seen that one. That kind of defeats the purpose of me doing this, but 4 years, 7 years, 5 years, 2 years, 2 years, 6 months, maybe I shouldn't do this series after all. But my original idea was, is it still possible to go from a scrap to an unusual, like people used to do in the old days? You know, with methods like scrap banking, which is no longer feasible because of scrap.tf, right? Like, no one is going to trade one scrap for a weapon when they can trade one scrap for 2 weapons from a robot. I've been playing TF2 so for almost 8 years. So, you know, you might look at my backpack and say, oh, you got some nice stuff, but relative to the amount of time I've spent playing the game, it's not much. You know, this is just accumulation over years and years and years. It's not me trading well. You know, the point is that I'm not a good trader, is what I'm trying to say. So, this is a special series because all the series you've seen so far are from people who actually know how to trade. This is going to be scrapped unusual by a guy who has no fucking clue how to trade. To make the experience as authentic as possible, I'm using an alt account. You can see right here, alternate account for Zoo Dude, that's me. My account, same as my YouTube name. I've had this account as an alt since not much long after my original account, and I'm not gonna lie, I made this account to idle back in the day, but that didn't last long. I stopped idling after just like a month or two because it was super scummy and I felt bad doing it. But you know, there's achievement items on this account, but I will delete them eventually. The problem is I hadn't logged into this account for like 5 years, so when I did, there were all kinds of problems. One of them was I can't trade on this account for another week. So by the magic of video editing, that's going to happen instantaneously for you, but for me, I'm going to have to wait the entire week. A week from now, with one scrap that I'm going to trade from my main account to my alt account, I'm going to begin my extremely long, painful, nubile, amateurish, immature-ish, terrible, most likely to fail, horrifically fucked up. Everybody's going to laugh at me. You know, all my teeth are gonna fall out. I showed up to school naked. I forgot my pants. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna start that journey in about a week when I'm able to trade on my alternate account. So it has still not been 1 week, but I've been looking forward to it so much that I decided to do a bit of homework beforehand, and I've been checking out some trade servers to see what kind of situations I'll be getting into.
You need help. I contacted the therapist and we're going tomorrow.
That is the best noise.
Wait, say, I still love you.
I still love you.
The thing where it's like the old man, it's like, meh, like that shit, dude.
Even after 5 years of not playing on a trade server, they're still exactly the same as I remember them. The trade restriction is gone! No more trading restrictions. I can finally acquire 1 scrap metal. Behold, this is the scrap metal that will become an unusual. The prices are in Canadian dollars because I live in Canada, so it's that way for the market as well. Excuse me? The market is unavailable for the following reasons. You must have a valid Steam purchase that is between 7 days and a year old, with no recent chargebacks or payment disputes. Okay, well, I'll resolve this somehow, eventually. But the point I was trying to get to is that the market prices are in Canadian dollars. So, my insincere apologies to anyone who is bothered by this. So that's it. Finally, at long last, after a week of fantasizing about this moment, I can finally trade. Here goes nothing. I have just realized that despite the fact that I've been looking forward to this for the whole week, thinking about it, staying up at night, can't sleep because I'm looking forward to it so much, but I just realized that I actually have no clue what I'm gonna do with 1 scrap. This is awkward. I don't actually know what to do with 1 scrap.
What's up, sexy cat?
Alright, so I just muted voice for a second there to explain. I've come up with a genius plan, and I think it's gonna work wonders. From the time that I played on trade servers in this week that I couldn't trade, I saw a lot of people selling trading cards. Actually, there's a guy right here. Trading cards. So he's buying trading cards for 3 scrap each. And my plan was to buy a trading card for 1 scrap and then sell it to one of those guys for 3 scrap. But obviously, since he's in the server at the same time as me, I'm completely fucked, and I have to leave and go somewhere else. But yeah, that's basically the plan. Is anybody trading on this server? Or is anybody selling Steam trading cards? Is anybody trading on this server?
I can't trade. It always says temporarily unavailable.
So this is one of those trade servers where nobody actually trades.
I can't trade though. It said I would trade, but I can't.
Is anybody selling Steam trading cards?
Like Scoob. Like Scoob. Scoob.
Nobody's trading on that server. It's not going well so far. I suspect that that is the first of many, many rejections. Oh my god. I've done it. Scrap to unusual. It's finished. I did it. I got the unusual. Guys, I want to thank all of you for watching. This series has been fantastic. It's been hard, but it's been fun. I really enjoyed it, but I made it. I got an unusual. I've fucking done it. Fuck. Oh shit. Alright guys, it's time for Season 2 of Scrap to Unusual.
Do you have Hypnotized by Biggie Smalls?
Maybe.
Do you have Moon Man?
This one's the one. I can feel it. There's no one in this fucking server. Strange leveling. Korean server. Oh shit. Oh my god, everybody's talking Korean. Everyone has a fucking Korean name. Oh shit. This was a mistake. Wolves Den. Oh fuck, it's a furry server. I have just received 3 strands of wolf fur. You know, it's times like these, I'm extremely grateful that I have sprays disabled.
No, you. Nobody trades here, but okay.
That room you sent me into, I walked around and there was like an invisible wall,
If I don't get in
and
before
then there was
I
an
die,
invisible floor.
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh, hello.
Hold on.
Hey, see? Look at this shit.
Holy fuck. Alright then. Trading on actual trade servers has not gone well. In fact, nothing has happened. I'm still on 1 scrap. Like, 3 hours later, so... I'm going to give up and scrounge around on all the trading websites to see what I can see. New day, new me. I'm ready to try again. But I'm not going to try on actual trade servers because that clearly isn't working. I think my offer of 1 scrap for a trading card is ridiculous. You know, I've slept on it. I realized no one is ever going to pay that. No one is ever going to trade that. So I've decided to do a new strategy. However, this strategy is beyond my budget right now. I only have 1 scrap. So the loophole that I've found is that on scrap.tf you can get any weapon for 0.5 scrap. Or, you know, 1 weapon, right? You can trade any weapon for any other weapon. Or you can trade a scrap metal for any 2 weapons, right? But then, we have class tokens. And as you can see here, right, 0.22 refined. That's 2 scrap metal. But if we look in game, yes, fabricate class token requires 3 weapons used by the same class. 1, 2, 3 for the class token. But it's 2 scrap, okay? So it costs 1.5 scrap to create it, but you can sell it to scrap.tf for 2 scrap. Never mind. I thought I found a loophole, but I didn't actually find anything. Turns out that it costs 2 scraps to buy, but scrap.tf only buys it for 1.5 scrap, the correct price. And I'm apparently 4 years late to this news. So, new day, old me. I'm still shit out of luck. I have given up. Even though I said scrap banking would probably not work, I'm gonna try and do it anyway. I didn't notice it in the scrap.tf trade window, but I'm noticing it now. My hot hand is level 100, which means that I might be able to sell this for 2 scrap. Selling level 100 hot hand for 2 scrap. Save. So after bouncing around on different trade servers for a few hours, I managed to find someone who wanted to buy my level 100 hot hand for 2 scrap. And obviously I was overjoyed, so I traded them, and they accepted the trade, and everything was going fine, but they didn't actually accept the trade in their mobile app. They didn't confirm it, so my items were stuck in limbo, so I had to cancel it. And then like an hour later, I managed to find another person who was willing to buy my hot hand for 2 scrap. So, but believe it or not, the same thing happened. They made the trade, but they didn't confirm it. So I had to cancel that one as well. And then, against all odds, like another hour later, I managed to find a guy who wanted to buy it. They paid the 2 scrap, and like 5 seconds later, they confirmed it in their mobile app. So, through the despair and the frustration after a weekend of trading, I've managed to go from 1 scrap to 2.5 scrap. Hopefully, the pace picks up a little bit in future episodes. I think it's gonna get easier as it goes on, but this beginning part, man, this first episode was fucking tragic. I hated it. Anyway, till next time.